Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm Katja, and today I am announcing a fab read along for next year. Now, you might be having some feeling of deja vu because did I not just announce this last week? And are we in the Matrix? No, we're not. And absolutely, you're right. You're not imagining it. That was an announcement for the Reading the Globe read along for contemporary literature. And if you missed it and want more details on how to join me or co host Roz from Scally Dandling about the books and an online community of readers, then please watch last week's video. We've chosen 12 fab books to explore. So that is that read along. Today we have something equally as wonderful, delightful, thrilling. And I'm happy to announce that I'm teaming up with none other than Jack from Spread Book Joy. Jack is a booktuber who reads a range of books, all ages, all genres, and is also an educator on a mission to spread book joy far and wide. Together, we'll be co hosting Reading the Globe YA, a celebration of translated and global young adult fiction, and some middle grade books as well. The global fiction in this read along is written for younger audiences, but with powerful universal themes that are going to really resonate for adults and people who are just young at heart. If you like the sound of that, then this is for you. Jack and I have chosen 6 amazing reads that capture diverse perspectives, voices, and cultures, and we'll be reading one book every 2 months. So there's plenty of time to join in, even if you have a busy schedule. And as always, you can choose to do one book or all of them. Here's a look at the lineup. Now, each book that we've chosen is set for an even month. That means we'll be starting from 1st February for the read along, and we start with The Forgotten Book by Mechthild Glaser, translated by Romy Fersland. A mysterious, enchanting tale from Germany where a magical book brings wishes to life, but not without a price. Now, this one promises to be a wonderful mix of fantasy and intrigue. Bonus, it's also said to be Jane Austen inspired. Then we go on to April, When Stars Are Scattered by Victoria Jameson and Omar Mohammed. This is a graphic novel, and it sounds like a really powerful narrative because it's based on true events. We will be following 2 Somali brothers growing up in a Kenyan refugee camp. I think this is going to be a really moving exploration of resilience and hope. So it's definitely a story that I think will spark some meaningful discussions. In June, we have Kiki's Delivery Service by Aiko Kadona, translated by Emily Balistrieri. Now, this Japanese classic follows the adventures of a young witch who sets off to find her place in the world. Many of you know the Studio Ghibli adaptation. I mean, I know it, I love it, and I then read the book. So this is going to be a reread for me. The book itself is magical and heartwarming. It's one of those books that I love to revisit, and I'm overdue going back to it. I especially value the themes of self care, especially when you've got a role of caregiving. And I think it's an important read for younger people, but also a great reminder for older people. Then we have August and Reckless by Cornelia Funke, translated by Oliver Latch. Book one in the Mirror World books, and it sounds just as thrilling as Cornelia Funke's more well known Inkworld books. We will be plunged into a dark and fantastical world full of adventure and fairy tales with a twist. Although I suppose that actually fairy tales are usually twisty, so that might be redundant to say. But basically, it's one of those books where I think we should expect the unexpected. Then we go on to October with The Prince of Mist by Carlos Ruiz Zafón and translated by Lucia Graves. Now, as World War II ravages Europe, Max Carver's family moves to a coastal house hoping for a fresh start. But soon, eerie events unfold. We have a creepy garden full of statues, unsettling dreams, and the mystery of the previous owner's missing son. So Max uncovers the chilling legend of the Prince of Mist, a sinister figure who does emerge with a mist to settle old scores. So it sounds wonderfully atmospheric and perfect for young adult readers and older readers who are into supernatural tales. And to be honest, sometimes the only supernatural tales I can read are for younger audiences because they are slightly less scary, I hope. Anyway, December, Moomin Papa at Sea by Tove Jansson, translated by Kingsley Hart, and we'll settle into the holiday season with a heartwarming classic. From Finland, this story follows Moomin Papa as he takes his family to a deserted island in search of peace, adventure, and self discovery. Janssen's work is whimsical yet profound, making it a perfect end to our year of reading and entering our own new year of new beginnings and discoveries. So I hope this list of 6 books has you as enchanted as it has us. Join us to explore new worlds since each book offers a different window into different worlds, be they fantasy ones or the experiences of global cultures and histories that exist around our world. Join us in celebrating translation and global voices. Every story on our list has been translated, bridging language barriers so that we can enjoy these tales as closely to their original voice as possible. And be part of a community. Join our monthly discussions on Page Turners with Katja, my Discord. You'll find a dedicated space for this read along and for each book, a place where we can chat, share our thoughts, and connect with other readers. And the live show wrap ups at the end of each book. Jack and I will be hosting live shows alternating between her channel, Spread Book Joy, and my own channel right here. So these live discussions will give us all a chance to dive a little bit deeper into the themes and characters of each story together and to share what really resonated the most for us, what we loved about these stories. So to get involved and take part, join the Discord simply by following the link in my video description. The discussion area will be all set up for you, and you can ask any questions right away. And this will also become an area that is more active in the new year, obviously, but it's all going to be, nicely prepared for you as we're diving into 2025. Now, since we'll be alternating things like the live shows between Spread Book Joy and Page Turners with Katja, make sure you subscribe to both our channels to stay updated and remember to click the notification bell so that you get all of the notifications about what's happening. If you are taking part and you also do your own content when posting about your reading or about your TBRs and your wrap up videos, remember to use the hashtag Reading the Globe YA because this will help us find your content and celebrate it. So, whether you'll be reading this with a young reader or just like me, are simply young at heart and value young adult and middle grade reads, we would love for you to join us on this literary adventure. So I'm hoping I haven't forgotten anything. I don't think I have. Drop a comment below to let us know which book you're most excited to read, and don't forget to like and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any updates. Um, do head over to Jack's video as well, which I'll link in the video description. And going back to the adult contemporary literature read along, if that appeals to you, remember to watch my last week's video. And related to that, if you saw Roz's video about it, then you would have noticed her allude to me having a few things planned for 2025, and then I didn't say anything about it in my last week's video. So I think this second announcement gives you an idea of what she was alluding to, talking about. Um, Basically, not one, but two, and actually coming up, 3 announcements. So let's make 2025 a year of exploring, learning, and connecting through stories from around the globe. See you in the read along, and thanks so much for tuning in.